Hey, thank you for stopping by my channel. I am Reginald Martin, aka Kuatakaru, and I wanted to welcome you to Kemetic Centered Living. I want to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about the guy that is producing those videos that you see on my channel. I am an entrepreneur. I am the founder of Kemetic Centered Living. I'm a blogger, author, speaker. I am also a spiritual life coach and father. So I wear a lot of different hats. I have a very creative spirit, and I like connecting dots to things that a lot of times people don't always see. So my brain, the way I'm wired is I love learning. I love just learning all kinds of things. So when it comes to science, math, earth science, medicine, spirituality, metaphysics, all this stuff I enjoy and I can get into at some point or another and have over the years. So I really got excited about Kemetic science about 5 years ago. I was actually going to go and speak at a friend of mine's spiritual center during Black History Month. Well, Black history is always here in the United States has always bothered me because they act as if our history only started with slavery. And that's just not true. And I didn't want to keep that idea going. So I started studying Kemetic science because I knew that Christianity was connected to Kemetic science, but I didn't exactly know how. And I had seen the memes, probably just like you have, seen the memes that are on Facebook and different places around the internet, and that will connect like Horus and Jesus and stuff like that. And it really piqued my interest. Now, I had been out of Christianity and have been for over 20 years. So this is long after. But I still had these questions that I just couldn't answer about Christianity. Well, when I started to study ancient Kemetic science and really started digging, I started to find out a wealth of information that really just blew my mind. And it was like every day it was like, whoa, I didn't know that. Whoa, where did that come from? Whoa, I didn't know. Wow, this is what they were teaching, you know? So it really got me excited about Kemetic science. Well, I wanted to learn more about it, but going around on the internet and trying to find information that was good and reputable, that was relevant, a lot of times it was very difficult. So it got very frustrating for me. So that's when I ended up. That's why one of the reasons why I started Kemetic Centered Living. I wanted to give people a place that they could go to, find good information, find good resources, and basically, if you wanted to take those resources and learn for yourself. I know a lot of people are busy, so if you wanted to take, if you were too busy and didn't have the time to go do all the research, well, I could shortcut that for you. And so I started creating courses and classes for Kemetic Centered Living and people that were really like coming out of Christianity and wanted some more information and more knowledge. So that's where I am now. So I really, really enjoy researching these ideas and producing these videos, man. I mean, it probably takes me 10 hours to produce one video, but I absolutely love it because I love connecting the dots. And one of the reasons I'm so fascinated by Kemetic Centered Living is because it's connected to my childhood religion of Christianity and answers all those questions that I had. And any answers that I wanted, I can find them about Kemetic Centered Living. As I said, I'm a metaphysician in the beginning, and I actually studied metaphysics long before I even got into Kemetic science. And one of those things that I studied, or those ideas, was the law of attraction. Well, if you remember in the video, the law of attraction, she talked about where the law of attraction came from, and that it was very ancient and had been around for a long time. Well, she kind of alluded to that in that video that it came from the Greeks. Well, I always knew that the Greeks were students of Egyptians or Africans. So it made me curious. Well, I studied the law of attraction for many years, studied many things about it, the metaphysical side of it, and really things that I practice today in my life. But I still wondered, where did it come from? Because I knew it just didn't come from the Greeks. Well, lo and behold, when I started studying Kemetic science, that's where I found out that all of this stuff that we learn about metaphysics and law of attraction and all that, it all started in ancient Africa. And I even started to recognize that the continent of Africa had a spiritual system that really came up through the Nile River to ancient Kemet. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited about sharing with you a lot of these ideas, because it can really upgrade our consciousness and upgrade the way that we really think about life, and have us produce a life that we want rather than living the nightmare a lot of us are experiencing right now. And what we have to recognize is that we are gods and goddesses. And our ancestors didn't say that lightly. They didn't just come off the cuff with that. That was something that they truly believed in. And if you think about it, I mean, they were able to build the pyramids, and something that cannot even be duplicated today. That's how powerful that they were. So this knowledge that I want to share with you here at Kemetic Centered Living, I do not take it lightly. I do not just skim the surface of it. I want to give you ideas that you can connect to and use them in your life. And for those people that might be coming out of Christianity or have been out of Christianity for a long time, the Christian traditions basically have zapped us of our self-esteem. The African diaspora are suffering because we're waiting on a savior, when in reality that savior is within us. And that's what the ancestors were trying to teach us. So whatever African spiritual system that you're connected to right now, it's cool. All of them have a lot of the same ideas. But the Kemetic system really gives you a lot more information. And to me, because it connects Christianity, it uncovers the lies and the beliefs that we've been taught. So that's why I'm so passionate about it and why I love sharing it with you. So again, welcome to Kemetic Centered Living. I'm glad to have you. Leave some comments, ask some questions. I love to be able to serve you. If you want to learn more, then please, you can go to my website. And I produce my website because I understand that at the flip of a switch, all the information that I put on YouTube can be gone. Because ultimately we're just renting space here on YouTube. And that's cool. Content creators, us content creators, there's a symbiotic relationship here that can help us, and that's great. But ultimately we need to have our own real estate. And at KemeticCenteredLiving.com, that's my real estate. And that's my website. So if you want to connect with me there, that'll be great. I'd love to have you. And please just take in this information. Again, ask questions, and I will answer as many as I can. So again, I'm Reginald Martin, aka Reginald Kuakaru, and I'm glad to have you here, and welcome.